You are now listening to Let's Talk with Edigga Podcast. Now, get ready to join today's conversation of topics with your host, Edigga.
Good, everybody. It's glad you all know and love Edigga. That's right. Hey, welcome to another exciting. What is good? What is good? What is good? Good people. That's right. It is I, the man that you all know and love, Edigga. And this is another great episode of Let's Talk with Edigga Podcast live on Charm City Direct TV. As you can see, as you can look around and kind of visualize, I am live in the studio. And I need to say, in the city of Baltimore right now, my favorite word to describe the weather is hot. Not hot. It ain't hot. It is hot. Just walk outside and you will know what I'm talking about. Joining me today, what can I say, good people? Every now and then I bump into some of the most phenomenal people that you can ever meet. And you know, I am a person of good taste. I like good food, I like good drinks, and I like good music. I love good music. If you have a song, if I hear a song, and if I see a video and I'm vibing to that video, if I'm vibing to that song, I love it, and it becomes my new favorite song of all time. Of course, it will be my new favorite song for a minute until another new favorite song come along. But in this case, the beauty with music and the beauty with technology is you can get to play it over and over again. And joining me is a phenomenal artist. She is a singer. She is a songwriter. What can I say about this person? She has a huge documentary that's out right now, and we're going to talk about it, and you can see it. I'm talking about none other than singer-songwriter Princess Shaw. You've seen her. You've heard me talk about her numerous of times, talk about her music, how wonderful her music is. And you will get to hear, you will get to see her latest body of work, which is called Crazy Love. You will hear the video, you will see the video, you will hear the song, and we're going to touch on the documentary. You know how I get when I start talking, I don't seem to stop. So right now, I'm going to bring her on, and I'm talking about none other than Princess Shaw. How are you today, young lady?
Hello, my baby. I'm great. How are you, honey?
I am awesome. You are sipping your wine. What wine is that you sipping on right now?
This is Chardonnay, but I usually drink Sauvignon Blanc, but I'm drinking Chardonnay when your funds kind of low. You know what I'm saying?
You get the Chardonnay.
Yes, Lord. It gets you the same feeling, honey.
Yes. First and foremost, I want to say thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you for having me, my baby.
Yes. Now, I love music. Love music. Grew up with some of the best music from the Jackson 5, Gladys Knight and Pips, Lionel Richie, the Commodores was my all-time favorite. The Commodores and the Gap Band was my favorite.
Uh-huh.
Now, present day, I hear all kind of music. I hear local music, of course. I'm listening to the mainstream. But when I came across Princess Shaw, when I heard Murky Water, I was like, wait a minute. Who is this? because I love music. My ears are trained, and when I hear good music, I'm like, I want to know who the person is.
Yeah.
And the people out there right now want to know who Princess Shaw is. So I'm a person of logos. I like good logos. I like good names because it signifies that you put some thought process into it. So tell everybody out there, Princess Shaw, how did you come to that name?
Oh, wow. I had many names, honey. First of all, you want me to tell you how I got this name?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody that gets some come to me moment, it's really not. Now listen, don't judge me now. So
Okay.
you know the show 48 Hours? I think it's
Okay.
another 48. Okay. It's really simple. It was a girl on there. She was accused of, ma'am, don't come get me. She was accused of murdering somebody. I don't know if she did it or not, but when they said her name was Princess Shaw. And I was like, what? Because I feel like it said who I am as a person. Like, I'm very sweet, but I'm also rough. So it's like Princess Shaw. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like boom, bam. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got the name. But I just want people to know I'm just a normal chick. I sing a singer-songwriter. My soul writes the songs. I really stand in the background.
Okay.
To be honest, my soul writes the song. I'm just a normal chick who wants to let you feel the emotion from my song. I feel like, not trying to throw no shade at nobody, but I feel like music nowadays, the emotional part, when you grab somebody's heart, pull it out and hold it for a second and then give it back to them. I feel like that's missing in music. So I feel like I'm an emotional artist, and when I sing, I could be happy, but I'll bring you to a sad point. I could be sad, but I could bring you to a happy point. That's just the kind of artist I am. I'm just a normal chick who loves to sing, who writes with emotion. Boom.
Wow.
Like I really did something. Boom.
That's what's up. Now the burning question, of course, when I hear singers and good singers, I want to know how long you've been singing.
Oh wow. I wrote my first song. I've been since I was younger, I've been putting my nieces and nephews in choirs and everything. Like I've always had this great imagination. So I wrote my first song, I think I was 12 or 13. I'm 46 now, so you can imagine the process. So I wrote my first song at like 13. I don't remember this. Most people say you remember it. No, I was 13. I'm 46. But no, I wrote my first song at like 13 years old. I remember some of it, but not really how it goes. I remember the words. But yeah.
Okay.
13 is when I first wrote my song.
Now, you're from, you say you're from Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
But
born and raised, baby.
Born and raised in Chicago, but you lived in New Orleans for 17 years.
Yes.
So you claim New Orleans.
The thing is, because I was in Chicago and I moved around quite a bit. I'm a traveler. I'm a Rolling Stone, baby. Wherever lay my braids is where it's home,
Love it.
But because I've been in New Orleans, this is where I originally came from when I moved around. Where I originally came from. You know what I'm saying? So because I've been in New Orleans 17 years, and I got the do I got the accent a little bit?
You have the accent.
Oh yes, because New Orleans is getting on my nerves.
The reason why I asked is because I of course I was watching the preview to your documentary, and I see New Orleans.
Yeah.
The streetcars.
Mm-hmm.
The architecture, the scenery. And I said, is she from New Orleans or some other place? And that's why I asked you, where are you from?
Yeah.
I don't get Chicago. I get New Orleans heavy.
Ow.
Because of your personality and your hospitality.
A little bit. It all depends. You know what I'm saying? Okay. A little hospitality. You know what I'm saying? But because what the fuck? What's about? When you lose train of thought when you're about to say something? No.
All the time.
I forgot, but go ahead, continue. I'll keep drinking.
No, like I said, we was talking before we went live. I had an opportunity to go to New Orleans. We did not encounter a negative person while we was there.
Well, good.
Everybody was friendly and helpful. Now I don't know if that was towards tourists, but we did not experience not a one negative encounter while we was there.
Well, that's
Everyone
good.
was so friendly, and that's what I get from you, from talking
Well,
to
that's
you.
nice.
You're free spirited, love to laugh,
Yeah.
and you're engaging, and I love that about people.
How dare you get me together, sir? How dare you know my scene? About like Chicago. I always say I'm Chicago bred, New Orleans bound. I always said it about myself because I always want to rep Chicago. You know, I rep Chicago from the death to me because I was born and raised there. But where I discovered my voice was in New Orleans. You know, I always say, you know, because I feel like I claim New Orleans. I've been here 17. I claim Chicago too, but I feel like because I when people ask me because the documentary I was in New Orleans, I'm like I'm from New Orleans, but I always say I'm born and raised in Chicago. You know, I'll never knock Chi-Town. Don't start with me, Chicago.
Right. And I love Chicago too. I had an opportunity to go there twice.
What happened?
Nothing. We stayed at Oprah Winfrey's hotel. It wasn't her hotel, but when she sends her guests, or when she had a show, the Omni. I think it was the Omni Hotel.
Okay.
We went to Michael Jordan's restaurant. We didn't get in. It was packed, like wall to wall.
I've never been.
Yeah, it was. We went. It was on a Friday. It was raining. We was outside. We got soaking wet. We just wanted to get in, but we couldn't get in. It was packed.
Oh, y'all got wet to go to Michael Jordan restaurant?
Yeah.
Y'all should have went to somewhere else.
Right. Then I went back for the NAACP Summit Conference. Met Ruben Gregory, Clifton Davis from Amen, the preacher from Amen.
I have no idea what's happening.
But I went there by myself. And I had a great time. So I love Chicago.
Chicago's a beautiful place. New
Orleans.
It's a different, baby. It's like I love Chicago. Don't get me wrong, but New Orleans is a different. It's a different judge. You know what I'm saying? It's a different boom boom bam. You know what I'm saying? It's a different one too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
Right. Describe your music.
My music. Okay, so my music is. I feel like my music is. I feel like people call me R&B singer. I'm not an R&B singer, and not knocking it. But I'm just not R&B. Like I feel like I'm rock blues. Like I rock out and I sing some some blues to you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like my music is full of it packs emotion, and that's my main goal. Because I feel like I want to make you feel me. And when I perform, I'm animated. So I move my hair. I sing with my hair, and I move my I'm animated. So I feel like my music is an emotional roller coaster. That's what I say. I don't know what people say. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's an emotional roller coaster. One song will bring you up. Next thing I bring it down. So this emotion, you're like, what is happening here? Like, I can't breathe, then I bring you back up. So I feel like my music is just like, it's sporadic like me. 1 minute you up, next minute you down. You might be down for a minute, you up again. Like, I feel like my music is just, it says who I am as an artist. Like, I don't plan stuff. I'm kind of like, I don't really plan too much. I feel like I don't want to plan stuff, so I kind of been sporadic and just spontaneous. And I feel like my music is that. I hope y'all get that. Do y'all get that from me?
I definitely get
All
it.
right.
I don't plan anything.
Well, you got to see my leg. Hold on. Boom! You seen that?
Love it. Absolutely love it. Now, what can the people expect when they hear your music?
It all depends what my soul wants them to hear. Because like I feel like when I hear like most of my songs are freestyles. People don't know that. Most of my songs that I perform are freestyles. I'll play a beat for like 1 or 2 seconds and cut it off. And then I record it, and then I usually record this song that my soul says, this is what this song means, or this is what the song should be. And then when I listen back, I'm like, what is happening here? And sometimes when I record my music, sometimes it doesn't make sense to me. And then I record a song and I record myself, singing or whatever to a music I never heard before, which is like freestyling. Then I'll go back and I'll change the words a little bit. So my soul kind of like put the melody in place, and then I come into play and put the words into place. So sporadic. I told you I'm sporadic, sweetie.
And
Spontaneous.
I love sporadic. I don't, when I do live stream, I don't, a lot of people write down and they this and do that. I don't do all that. I love it freestyle.
Yeah. That's
freestyle,
what it's about.
Yeah, freestyle comes from the heart.
Yes. And that's what I'm saying.
Planning it and strategizing. Now, I mean, some people can't freestyle. Some people gotta write it down. But I think freestyle is better, and you put your all into a freestyle.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. It's not structured. Yeah. It's just what it is. You can go back, like when I sing my songs, I sometimes singing something, I'm like, what? And then I'll go back and change it. Sometimes I leave it the way it is, because I sing with metaphors. I don't really, like, I sing, in metaphors, and I know what it means. But whatever you take from it, then if you ask me what I mean, I'll tell you. But whatever you take from my song, then you take that and you run with it. Whatever you felt when I sung that song, do your thing. Now, if you come to me and ask me, I'll tell you what I meant, my metaphors. Because some people don't understand what I'm talking about. I have my own language.
Right.
Like, you want to go to the scene, girl? Like, the scene means a lot of stuff. The scene means you want to go to the show, girl. You want to go to the scene, girl. It's a lot of, like, I just have my own language. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So whatever you feel you want to take from my music, have at it, sweetie.
Now,
what it made you feel.
If you could work with any artist, whether it was local, it's local.
John Legend. You ain't got to tell me no more. John Legend.
Why John Legend?
Because I feel like the way he sings, John Legend, it's like, he's so dope. The way he sings, it comes from this deep place. Ooh, this feels so crazy. Ooh, this love is blazing. Like the way he does, the way he sings them notes, he means it. Right. And John Legend, come get me.
And it's crazy because John Legend is one of my favorite artists right now.
Really?
And somebody actually cursed at me and said they don't like John Legend. And
okay, that's your opinion. That's your opinion. Well, you don't have to get mad at somebody else. Like, how could you exactly? Like when he hit that piano, like his voice is unique, and his voice, and the way he sings from deep down in a place, and he brings it up to heaven.
Right.
You feel like you're floating. How could you not? But that's I don't knock them. That's their opinion. But John Legend, come get me.
You not like John Legend?
Exactly. How could you not?
I was on John Legend when he first came out. Like,
I love John Legend, man. He's dope, man. That singer is like he's not really put up there the way he should be. He's a dope singer, man. Them notes, he bring them from down to up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be grand to bring them notes from your feet all the way to your head. Like, come on, John Legend.
Toenails.
Yes. Make them curl all the way up to your head, sir.
What are some of the things about music that brings you joy?
I'm really an emotional person. I love emotion. Like if you tell a story and make me feel it.
Okay.
Like I feel like sometimes you can listen to music and be sad. And somebody sing a happy song, you happy for a second, like, wait, I was sad, what's happening? Then you could be happy and feel like you're sad. You're like, what's happening? I love the music that throws me all over the place. Like, what's happening? I don't know how to control myself. And then when the music ends, it gives you your soul back and you back to yourself. And I love music like that. I keep saying spontaneous. Music that throws me around, boom, boom, bam. I'm like, what's happening? That's the kind of music I love. That draws emotion from me that I'm not trying to give you. I didn't have that emotion. How the hell I have it now? So that's the kind of music I love, man. That draws an emotional response from me. No matter if it's happy or if it's sad. That's what I vibe with.
That's what's up. Now, would you say, your emotional person, would that be the opposite of the things you don't like about music, that you can't get that emotion from music? Or in your own words, what are some of the things you don't like about music?
Oh Lord. Music that sometimes surface music is good, but I like deep music. Like, sometimes you can sing. I have songs I sing a little surfacey, but I like deep music. Like, I'm an emotional person. I feel like I'm an empath, so I feel like I like to feel. Like, I want to feel this music. I want to feel each lyric you saying. Like, oh God, I'm happy, but why is he breaking my heart like this? That's the music I love. Like, I want you to invoke emotion for me, whether it's happy or sad. I keep saying it, but that's the truth. I love emotion music, and sometimes a little surfacey, a little bop bop is fine. A little boom boom, bam bam. You know what I'm saying? But I like you to pull me into a place that I wasn't expecting to go, and that's what I love about music.
And then, speaking of which, your latest song, "Crazy Love."
Yeah.
I need to say this right now publicly. That is my new favorite song.
Oh wow! Hallelujah! Woo! Let me put one under the kick for you. Bam.
Yes. My new favorite song, and we're about to play the video, but I want you to talk about it for a minute. And we was talking about it before we went on air. The production.
Yes.
Understand something, people. Everybody has their opinion. I get that. But you could tell a lot from an artist that puts a lot into their music by production.
Yes.
And when you see this video, I want y'all to see what I'm talking about, because when I saw this video, it had me, like you would say, all over the place. Visually.
Yes.
So talk about that. Talk about the song. Talk about the video for a minute. How did you come to put forth this body of Crazy Love?
Okay. So Crazy Love, right? I didn't have a video agenda. I'm gonna tell you one thing about it. The person that shot the video is SL Visuals.
Yes.
When I tell you, like, I always say, Kudiman, the one that did the song for me. I feel like SL Visuals took the melody in my soul and turned it into a video. I didn't have to say anything. I was actually in the dressing room getting ready when they got the set together.
Right.
Like, and I feel like they're so professional, and they know what to, like, he just reads what I need. Like, I don't have to say nothing. Let me shout them out again. SL Visuals. Like, I feel like the song fit. And that's actually a story. That's my story. The song Crazy Love, that's actually my story. Okay. So I didn't have to say anything. I just was in a dressing room when they decided to put the scene together. And I came and seen all the blazing knives, like, how dare you, sir? And they actually know, like, some people, like I said, Kudiman knows he took the melody from my soul and turned it into sound. They took the melody in my soul and turned it into visual. And that's deep for me, because a lot of people don't understand me, but they really understand me. So I want to shout them out. SL Visuals, you need them. They know what to do, and they're very professional. But they really, like, I didn't have to say anything. When it comes to Crazy Love, I was in the dressing room. I didn't know what was happening.
Wow.
And when I came out, all the knives were, everything blazed. I'm like, oh, how dare they know me? So they're very professional. They took the idea out of my head. I don't know how they did it, and put it into video.
That's what's up.
SL Visuals. It will.
Yes. And right now we are about to play Crazy Love, the video. We have it here.
All right.
But I need for you guys to watch the video. I need for you to, do your homework. Listen, look at the visuals, and just look at this body of work right here live on Let's Talk with Edigga Podcast. My special guest, Princess Shaw, with her latest release, Crazy Love, right here.
Crazy Love.
Check it out.
Ooh.
of my chest. I'm so accustomed to being a victim of my own circumstances. So I look to you, but you're not there. Yeah. So release this hold on me. You know it's not fair, baby. I love, I forgot who I am. My memory betrayed me, baby. Did I give my all to you just so you could destroy me at will? Well, but I won't put all the blame on you. My denial is what's in my face. Chances to be right, but you fail each time. No need to try anymore, love. I gotta say goodbye. We're like two strangers in the night, and I'm broken inside. How did we end up here, baby? If it was really love, but tell me. I know I said this a million times, but I gotta leave you behind. My silence will be golden, boy, because it's real this time. Hey, hey, give me a reason to stay here, stay here, stay here, stay here. There's no reason, boy, boy. Stay, stay here, stay, stay, stay here. You got the crazy love.
Man, wait a minute. Oh, first of all, let me calm down a little bit, because the video, it reminds me of a video game with all of a video game. It with all of the added the effects and things of that nature, it just reminds me of a video game. Oh,
Bam.
Wow.
Fatality.
Yes.
Love
now
it.
that I'm thinking about it, I said, man, it's like a video game. This oh my gosh.
They thug this, man. They so professional.
Yes.
They come in and they very professional. They talk a little bit, but not too much. I love them because they're very professional. SL Visuals, get your video done by them. I'm gonna use them forever.
So if you just tuning in, my special guest here tonight on Let's Talk with Edigga Podcast, the one, the only singer-songwriter, Princess Shaw. You just saw the visuals for Crazy Love, my favorite song right now.
Well,
my favorite song right now. Like I said, I've been playing it for a minute.
Wow.
And
how dare you, sir? How dare you?
Yeah, just been playing it.
Thank you for the support, my baby.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. Now let's talk about the documentary, if we
Mm-hmm.
can.
Okay. I'm
Presenting
open.
yes, presenting Princess Shaw.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to play that in just a moment as well. And first and foremost, I need to tell people you can see this documentary right now. It is on YouTube. I'm watching it on YouTube. But little to my surprise, before we went live, you said you could watch it on Hulu,
Yes, I think so.
Tubi.
I know Tubi for sure. Tubi, HBO Max. That's what a lot of people tell me they see in the documentary. Tubi and I think Hulu. But
Okay.
yeah. So go check it out, babies.
Wow. So how was it? How did you come to do the documentary? What happened? Like,
Okay.
I know that had to been like one. Yeah, I wouldn't say time consuming, but a lot of time must have went into that.
No.
So
Yeah. It
so
did.
talk about that before
Okay.
we
So
play the
I
preview.
want to take a time to talk about depression. I was depressed. And I suffered with depression, but I've been depressed in a long time. And I suffered with depression. So I was in a depressed state when Edo, the filmmaker from Israel, okay, so his friend Kudiman is a producer. He like records songs and does all. He has albums, he put music out. So he found me on YouTube. I started my YouTube in 2012. Kudiman
Okay,
found the song "Give It Up." Y'all need to go check that out if you haven't. Give It Up on YouTube.
give it up. Okay,
So I had it. Yeah, Give It Up. You should check it out. You might like it, sir. So Give It Up had Give It Up, just me doing a YouTube channel. I started in 2012, and I would talk about my struggles and just I don't know where I decided to push play or just put it out there. So I did. So Kudiman, like 9 years before, he would do albums. He would find people that didn't have many views on YouTube, and he would put them on an album. So 9 years before I saw YouTube Kudiman, I didn't realize he was Kudiman. So cut chase to recent, I had a song called "Give It Up," and I didn't have music to it. A lot of my songs I don't have music to it. So I put that out on YouTube just to see. And he had saw me, including him and his friend. They've been his friend for like 8 years. Like I love Israel, man. Shout out to Israel, man. I'm not trying to do but Kudiman and Edo are friends, and Edo is a filmmaker. So he wanted to do a film about YouTubers. But the first time Kudiman did the album, he didn't have time to do it. So this time he did. So then his wife contacted me on YouTube and was like, Kudiman wants to he wants to film you and do a documentary about YouTubers. Would you be interested? And my life was already, like, I was depressed as hell. I like, what else could go wrong? So I
right.
was like, sure. So Edo came down from Israel, which was a dope thing because I'm like, I didn't think my life was interesting to anybody. Like, it's a normal life. He
Right.
came from Israel to film me. He would film me he filmed me for a year. He had other YouTubers he would film. But because I'm an open book and nothing was really off the limits, all the YouTubers disappeared and me and Kudi became the sole people he would record. And Edo was doing Kudiman, I'm sorry, I'm a little tipsy, y'all. Forget me. Kudiman was he does an album every 9 years or whatever he does. He puts YouTubers that aren't known on his album. He put "Give It Up," check it out on YouTube. It blew up, and then Edo was like, "I'm gonna do a documentary on YouTubers that Kudiman takes the albums and makes it blow up." So Edo came and did an album, a documentary on me, which was like I recorded for like a year.
Okay.
And I had no idea Kudiman was doing the song, which were like 3 million views on YouTube, and that's how it became to play. I'm a little tipsy, but you know what I'm saying.
It is okay. It is all
right. I'm glad you understand my saying, sweetie.
Oh, not a problem. I understand. Right. I'll probably get a little drink when I get off of here.
You should have one now. Now.
And I cannot find my. I got my.
Oh no!
Shout out to the Ravens.
Where's the drink?
Yes, I cannot find my glass.
How dare you?
Right, the nerve. What I was about to say. First, coming from Israel,
mm-hmm.
You know, they said your greatest supporters are from strangers.
Yep. Not lying.
You know,
Not lying.
and I take heed to that, you know, because I'm living that now. Your greatest supporters will come from strangers. People understand this, people. You would think that your loved ones, your family members, your significant others, all of those people would be like, you know, your supporters, like first in line, front line. There's a person in Israel that is watching you.
Yep.
And they are going to get on a plane and come to you and support you first.
Exactly.
So that's incredible. Yeah, that's incredible.
That's a beautiful thing. And I was I suffer with depression, and I want to take a minute out to talk about mental illness or whatever. Depression is real, and like at the point where I was at, I couldn't feel the sunlight on my skin, and that's a really hard pill to swallow. When you're under the sun, you can't feel the sunlight in your skin. I was that down in the dumps, and for somebody from Israel to come and think my life was important to feel me. And you have people here that won't support you in the States, that won't support you. And you have Israel to support. And sometimes I've been to Israel 6 times. You hear what I'm saying? I've been all over the world, man. And the thing is, the people outside is really ridiculous because they support me. I walk down the street, Israel, princess! And I'm like, hello, I love you. I'm like, what's happening here? Then you go to the States, nobody recognizes. But the thing is, you go where the love is. You go where the love is. You don't worry about, like, if people don't want to support you in the States, that's fine. You go where the love is. In Israel, I love Israel. Because when you watch the documentary, you'll see I never really had positive male influence. I'm a survivor of sexual abuse. And we getting deep in this shit. So I'm a survivor of sexual abuse. And I never really had positive role male models in my life until I met the people in Israel. And I'm like, what's happening? Like, they're not my color, you know? They showed me what positive male, see, you pointed, you know what I'm saying? They showed me what positive male role models are. They didn't want anything for me to succeed. And I had a hard life, yeah. Like, I had a really hard life. Not once, but twice being, sexual assault, like twice in my childhood. And then I came into these people, I had distrust for men. And they came into my life and showed me what real male role models are supposed to be. And regardless of anything, you can't take it away from them or take it away from me. And I just love them so much, and I thank them for that. And nobody can ever take it away from them because they showed me what true love was, other than being abused.
Genuine love. That's what's up.
Yeah.
We're going to go to that preview. We're going to go to that trailer.
All right.
And here it is, presenting Princess Shaw. Make sure you check it out. I know for one, when I leave, I'm going right downstairs, pour me a little drink, and I'm going to watch it. And here it is right here.
March. Pose, blow a kiss. Hello, lovers.
Hey, YouTubers, my name is Princess Shaw. Check my YouTube channel and my update videos. Hello, lovers. Freestyle singing.
Yeah, I write my own songs. I just want to be successful, man.
Tonight I'll be performing. Please come out and support me.
She's very passionate, love what she's doing. It's Princess Shaw.
How's everyone doing? Well, the ones that are here. DJ, play it.
I wrote a lot of songs. I'm just gonna say what's real.
They took my tires off my car. Really? I've only seen that in the freaking movies.
When you keep trying to have the door slammed in your face 1,000 times, it makes you want to give up.
I had this song that I was kind of working on. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh my God!
They said I'm going viral. This is so awesome.
You take all the pain and all the negative and all the positive and everything, and you put it into songs. That's power.
I never ever imagined that I would be here. I'm freaking out. I still don't believe it. I want to experience this once in my life. If I never do it again, let me do it once. I just pray the Lord has more in store for me. Mom, it reached 1 million views today.
Oh, baby.
Oh, Mom, don't start crying.
Wow. Let me first say, I just want to say congratulations, because
Thank you.
opportunities like that, come once in a lifetime.
Mhm.
And I know you must have been saying little old me, because I believe that throughout your whole process of getting to where you wanted to be, there was bumps, there were bruises, there was obstacles,
Yeah.
and God must have said, I need to put you through this
Mhm.
in order for you to see what's on the opposite of fear.
Yes.
Wow. If you was not touched by that, you have no heart. Y'all need to just get this and watch this. This is my third, probably fourth time seeing this preview. And I said, as soon as I get an opportunity, which is today, I'm going to watch this, because I know it's going to be great. Wow. What was that? What was that feeling like?
It was like, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell people don't know this, but due to the documentary, I was depressed. I suffered with depression, and I was depressed, and I felt it, but not really. Like, it's just like me. I'm a different type of artist. Like, I don't get all strong. Oh my God, like over stuff. I just let it process, because you never know. I had so much bull crap in my life. Like, I would say I came from shit. Excuse my French. Shit. Okay, sugar. And I want people to
You came
understand.
from shit. Say it.
Yeah, shit to sugar. There you go.
Right.
I just want to make sure, I
Right.
came from shit to sugar. And I've been through hell. Not one abuser, two abusers as a child. And I want people to understand. I hate to get emotional here. And it's not because I'm drinking, because I always get, sometimes you never know when you're an abuse survivor, you never know what emotion gonna fly out. But I want people to know that, like, this was a beautiful experience. It was hard, because most of the time when they're filming, when they done, I was on the floor and balled up in a ball.
Wow.
My depression was still there. Like, people don't understand. Like, people think that, because she's a documentary, she's famous, she's rich. I'm not. And one thing I don't care to be. Like, I want to be comfortable in this situation, but I don't want to lose my integrity and my dignity behind music. So if it comes to a place where I feel like I need to lose it, I will step back from the music. I'm a real, people, like, I feel like people feel like when they see you on screen, they lose all doubt to know you're a real person. I'm a real person. You saw me on screen, but I'm a real person. I go through struggles.
Right.
And I go through bull crap. And it took me a while to get to this place of being healed, because I come from a place of trauma, and I really want to stress that, because I feel like people see you on screen like, oh my God, no, sweetie. I was struggling through the whole documentary. Depression is real. And it's real, and I want you to understand that, because I'm not this celebrity person. I'm a real person. And I feel like people feel like when they don't get they feel like when you're on screen, once they see you on screen, like you're a celebrity. No.
It's like
And
instant.
people don't feel like it's how can I explain this? Because you're a real person, they don't want to deal with you no more. It's weird as hell. Like, because I'm a real person. This documentary is not a motion time picture. It's a documentary. It is what it is, and I move on.
Right.
Like, I still work a 9 to 5. Well, 2 to 10. You know what I'm saying? But I still work. And I thank the Lord I haven't been depressed for a long time. Because it took me a time to heal myself from my traumas. But what you heard in the documentary was just the tip of the iceberg. There's a lot of trauma underneath that I have to deal with. You know? And I just thank the Creator every day that I'm able to breathe and feel the sun on my skin for once in my life. I'm able to feel this sun on my skin. Depression is real. And I want to tell anybody out there, if you're struggling, hold on. Because depression is real. And unsurety is real. And that's all I want to say, bro. Because, like, people think because you just this. People put you on when they put you on the screen. And I really want to stress, they put you on you see people they see you on the screen, they feel like, oh, she's this actress. No, sweetie. I'm a regular person. And I still struggle to stay afloat every single day, just like you. And if you don't care for that, then it's fine. But if you do, you understand where I'm coming from. Yes. And that's all I want to stress, because I feel like it's constant in my life.
Right. Where can people find your music? How can people hear your music?
Well, let me get my hair back. Okay, so listen. So I have 2 songs. Me and Cootie, I went to Israel for 10 beautiful days and recorded 13 songs in those 12 days, in those 10 days, maybe 3 of those days. I don't play with them when it comes to music. So for right now, me and Cootie have songs that I'm released, but for right now, we're sticking to the I Am Shaw album, which means you can go to www.unitedworldmediagroup.com to get the music. The album I just released, I Am Shaw. Go there and you can download all the songs. Support me. I'm an upcoming artist. Support me like I support y'all. You have some stuff I support.
What was that? What was that website? I'm gonna try to put it up.
www.unitedworldmediagroup.com. I also have merchandise. You can buy a shirt. You can buy, you can download the album. The album is called I Am Shaw. Download it. Support me.
That's what's up. And there's the website right there. Mm-hmm. www.unitedworldmediagroup.com. Yeah. Make sure you go there to check out music from Princess Shaw. Yeah. Make sure you check out that documentary.
Please.
What can I say? I'm excited because right after this, I'm running downstairs. I'm going to plug it in.
How dare you?
Yes, I'm going to do that. Last but not least, what's next? What's next?
Another album. Like I feel like I have so much music in me that I want to get out. There are different phases in my life that I want to get out. So there's another album coming out. I've already started writing. I've already had songs that I need for the second album. And one thing I want to shout out to United World Media Group, man, my label, independent label, because it came around one time I wasn't ready. Because me, I'm just a humble person. I'm very authentic to myself and to and I feel like they came around the first time I wasn't ready because I'm so scared of fame, because how it rips you apart. I just wanted to be with independent label, and I want to shout them out because they came around the second time. You didn't have to do that, bro. He came around the second time. When I was in the studio, he came there one time and let me be me. And I respect Derek so much. That's Derek out. Derek, shout out to you. I respect him so much for letting me do my musical, whatever I needed, my musical zhush. He didn't interfere with it. And a lot of people want to, when you have an artist that's creative, let them be creative. Let them, because if you snatch that creativity from them, then you lose that artist because they're not creative anymore. And I want to shout out to United World Media Group for that. I love y'all. And SL Visuals for knowing my soul. And Pretty Beat Styling for styling me. Man, I love y'all. That's Israel. I want to shout out Israel too because they're the first ones to get me.
Yes.
Amen. Amen.
shout out to Derek.
Yeah, Derek. I love you, Derek.
Right.
Even though I'm kind of silent and stuff. I love you, babe.
That's what's
and his wife. Because she's the one that told him he needed to sign me. Michaela, love you.
That's what's up. I want to say again, thank you for coming on the show. It has been a absolute pleasure meeting you, hearing your music, and I have just one thing to say to you before we close. This is not the last that you will see me. This is not the last that you will be creating music.
I gotta hear you. I can't see unless I hear it. Say it
again. You're about to take off. Little do you know, I'm not a psychic. I'm not a psychic. I'm not a a doctor, a philosopher, or whatever. But I just recognize real
you
talent.
have heart.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
And you're about to take off. And the next time that we meet, it is going to be on a bigger platform. But you're definitely about to take off because you definitely have personality, you have talent, and you're free. You're just free.
That's the main thing you say. I'm a free spirit.
Right.
But one thing I just want to say one thing. If it comes to music or my integrity or my dignity, I will walk away from the music. I will, because I want to be me. And if you feel like you want to change me, like some things are okay. But if you feel like you want to change who I am, I can listen to myself all day and sing all day. I still have a voice. But one thing I respect about Derek and the United World Media Group, they let me be me. And I respect y'all. Thank y'all so much. And thank you, Edigga. I got your name right. Edigga for interviewing me, baby.
Oh, hey, anytime. The doors are open. You have, this is an open door policy now. Anytime that you got some new stuff that's coming out, or if you just want to chat, just let me know.
I love to do this.
Hey, everybody, this has been Let's Talk with Edigga Podcast. My special guest, singer-songwriter, Princess Shaw. What can I say, good people? Make sure you support her. Make sure you listen to her music. Make sure you check out that documentary presenting Princess Shaw. Right now on YouTube Movies, on HBO Max, on
Hulu,
and Tubi.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, make sure you check me out every Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time to What's on Edigga's Mind live on BS3 TV. You never know what's on my mind until I bring it to you. You asked for it. Now you got it. Hey, from all of us here at Charm City Direct TV, I want to say thank you, and I holler at you when I smile at you.
Right. Thank you, Edigga. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
That's nice.